So I don't really know why we take pleasure in talking about people, especially if they are doing well more than us. So there's a video trending on the social media, especially TikTok, and then there's this evangelist Eunice, and she's saying that Dulcie Boateng is in a secret society, that's a sisterhood, and that God revealed it to her. So Dulcie should come out and confess and then stop lying to the children of God. What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's a very interesting one. So I'll look at it from three different angles, right? The first angle is that people can comprehend what they don't understand. Okay. And so with that, what I mean is there are people in society, they think it's easy to become successful. And so once they see somebody being successful, they are not able to understand, especially when they are doing the same thing or the things they think the person is doing. Example, Dulcie is an influencer, a Snapchat influencer. She puts the phone on her 24/7, and then she shares it on her Snapchat, and then she has followers. I can do the same thing. And so when I do it over time and I'm able to get the same numbers or the same response as I'm getting as Dulcie, then there's a question mark of, what did be a frame?
Okay.
So that's what happens. Now, people cannot comprehend what they don't understand. If a success story is too big, people tend to find other means or other reasons for it to be that big. But people also forget that God also makes kings. And so for a general perspective, that's how it will be. She's allowed to say whatever she wants to say. That also makes Dulcie popular, or makes her influential, like she's claiming to be. And so I think that the evangelist is just trying to get not attention, but get people's attention to the fact that young people of today cannot be successful, which is forgetting that it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter where you come from, God still can make you a king. The other point is, Dulcie has an event coming up. So let me do some little education. So let's say you are Dulcie and somebody comes out to say that, MFA, you are in a sisterhood and you are doing da. What will you do? Now, this is what you have to do. In order for the imprint, what I mean by imprint is the internet keeps all the traffic and all the text and all the videos that these media houses are doing, including this one. So for tomorrow's sake, as a young person who wants to build a bigger influential brand, you need to make sure that you also imprint positive conversations on the internet. So Dulcie and her team can find people. They can be people of, maybe can be big people, friends, who have to throw in testimonials and say, no, Dulcie works hard. I mean, they don't have to even counter the woman. All they have to just say is, Dulcie is a hardworking lady. She works so hard. She spends a lot of time trying to build herself and build her career. She has ideas that gives her opportunity to bring in revenue. And so if you're a young person out there and you want to be like Dulcie, you need to understand that hard work pays. So the more you get people to say that and you put on the internet, the more it also goes to push whatever these media houses are saying around what the evangelist said, so that you don't have a bad imprint on the internet. Most young people don't know that when you're looking for investors or you're looking for people to support your business, what the investors and people like me, we check is how clean your brand is, how clean you are. So if you have a lot of controversies around you, sometimes people don't want to put their money into you. So she has to make sure that she fixes that. Also, she has an event coming up. And so if I were Dulcie, what I would do is I will take my phone and I'll make a post and say, I'm going to make a speech at 7 p.m. on Thursday. And the whole Ghana will want to come and hear me speak. And so when the whole Ghana comes to my page, I tell corporate Ghana that, you see how influential I am? I made a post and I got the whole Ghana, including media houses, coming to my page. So I'm about to do a speech, so you have to pay me some money so I can mention you guys, right? I can tell people that these are the guys who are sponsoring me for this speech. Now, in the speech, all she has to say is, thank you to all the vendors who have bought spaces at the Pura speech. I'm so glad that we could do this again for the second time. And to the fans, please come in your numbers, because when you come, you'll be blessed. You have an amazing time. This short press conference on my timeline was brought to you by Otobi Logistics, and thanks Otobi for giving me support. right? Then she can cash out from the whole experience. But the best PR point for everybody that will tell her is silence is golden. Say, oh, keep quiet, it will go away. True. But it is the imprint that she has to fight. So if she can try any of these three things, I'm sure she should be fine.